Well, hello everyone. Yeah, we are doing a stream recording now because yeah, my OBS decided not to work. That's the greatest feeling ever. Well, today we are bringing on the one and only IPS. It's our kill.
Hello?
Whoa, such a great introduction.
I mean, there isn't much else. I'm just gonna say hello, I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
also mention
like
Cassie.
without a chat, it's kind of just talking to a blank wall. Apart
I
from us.
guess
Yeah.
I guess I'm absent.
Woo! And also, Cassie had mic issues, so issues across the board today. But what will we do?
Yeah.
We will make
It
a VOD
happens.
out of it. Ain't it great? Alright.
Yeah.
Well, first off, we are starting off with Outcast Ninjas versus Team Fighters. Definitely going to be an exciting matchup. Um, so actually, let's go ahead and just get on to the gameplay because they've been sitting in the league, private battle for like
Yeah.
over half an hour, so
Yeah.
might want
Yeah.
to
So I'm
appear.
just gonna throw my opinion of these teams. So Outcast Ninjas, um, pretty decently known team around the local community. Had one result that's known for them is definitely they got a pretty good placing in a NA Open recently. I think it was either seventh or ninth, but for a little team that's really really good. And on the other hand, there is Team Fighters, which I haven't really heard a lot about, but maybe today they could show me what they're about.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited just to see like how this matchup will end up. Like, def personally putting my vote on Outcast Ninjas, but honestly, Team Fighters doesn't have much experience on tournaments, so we we can't really judge them just based off that.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I think also Outcast Ninjas will probably take this, but that's honestly just coming from the fact that I've seen them play, never seen Team Fighters play.
Hmm.
So who knows? Maybe Team Fighters might prove me wrong, prove us wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the map is Tower Control Makamart. Uh, Personally, what do you think of this map? Since you even played it earlier.
Yeah. um, it it depends on what state you're on. Like, cause honestly, if you hit advantage state, it's really hard to get out of disadvantage. Like for the other team, cause like it, it's so brutal. Cause like if you have long range weapons that can kill really easily, then you're basically just shut out. Like you're basically just like reduced to the spawn platform, and
Yeah.
it's not easy. But as we
Yeah,
saw,
definitely.
there could be a comeback. Well, let's head
Yeah,
on into it.
yeah. I'm actually interested to see what they're gonna play here. Like I said, the only thing I know about Outcast Ninjas is their one result. Don't know anything about Team Fire, so curious to see what the comps are gonna be. Tetra is coming out on the side of Outcast Ninjas, and on the other side we have Custom Junior coming out on the side of Team Fighters. Very interesting.
Yeah. So definitely interesting picks on both teams. It's like, um, Outcast Ninjas doesn't even have a backline. I mean, Gao could be counted as like a pseudo backline, but definitely not as much supremacy as your typical one.
Yeah, definitely. No back comps are actually pretty popular in the competitive scene. 96 probably acting more as that like mid-range, playing a little bit more back. But I mean, here he's pushing up. Uh, Two down right on the side of Team Fighters, and they're pushing in. So this Custom Junior is trying to get behind, goes down to the 96, who is now pushing up in armor. Gets
Oh,
another pick.
this 96 is actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. They get another pick in mid, but CS goes down. Right now, just Outcast is pushing up, getting control, and putting their foot on the ground as Team Fighters needs to now respawn and get together.
That
Getting
Ilder.
the sniper from the Junior.
So it seems like they are getting back some traction, but just immediately seem to lose it. getting 3-4 right now.
The leader right now has bubbles ready, but CDS trying to contest this tower here. Bubbles
The
coming out
bubbles
from the
do come
leader.
out, but don't seem to really have any effect on the battle. Well, it's a full team wipe on
On
Team
the side.
Fighter's side yet again.
Outcast Ninjas here pretty just keeping to get this lead going, and honestly just still pushing up, and Team Fighters just struggling to find a way to stop them. Team Fighters just jumping in. They go down. 2 down on the side Team Fighters. 3 down on the side Team Fighters. Neither are the only one left to save the game possibly, and
That
not gonna happen.
game, that was a ferocious shutout. Like that was definitely an amazing game from Outcast Ninjas. Like as I was saying, like it's really hard to get out disadvantage state, and it just did not seem like Team Fighters could pull it off.
Yeah, definitely. Between the comps, you had like Outcast Ninjas with a more traditional comp. Even though the Tetris are kind of more of a rare thing to see sometimes, it was still more traditional, and you saw like the
Hey,
comps work together.
second, we might sub or
Oh,
my Twitch.
All
To
right.
let you know.
okay.
Okay.
Just remember that
Little quick.
we are commentating Valorant.
Yeah, he left. Just add him next. Just add him to tell him that. Anyway, back to what I was
Anyway.
saying.
Nah.
So meanwhile, Team Fighters have more of an unorthodox comp. Even the custom E leader, not something you really see often. Usually seen the vanilla variant. The bubbles did stall out the push a little bit, but they didn't really take advantage of that. And the leader going down straight after, there wasn't really much advantage taken with those bubbles. And Custom Junior, again, very unorthodox weapon that can work if played well.
Oh my god. Nova was supposed to spectate.
Ah, crap. Well.
Yeah. You can kill the
down.
Yeah.
Thank you. And now back to your regularly scheduled commentating.
So has the room been closed, or was there a little bit of a mistake?
Yeah, I closed the room, but
All right.
we shall get another try. All right. So, any thoughts going into this next game?
Next game is Camp Sugarfish Rainmaker, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yup.
Yeah, so Camp Sugarfish Rainmaker, definitely a pretty strange map. You definitely do not see it often at all in map lists, but nonetheless, it's here right now, so the team's got to play it. And it's a map where both sides to push can be easily stopped by Ray, or special similar to Ray, like Booyah Bomb. And to get a push, you really need to get picks and just, assert control. Especially on the left side. On the left side, if you don't have control and you try to walk on those grates, you're just going to shut down by a flank or just people, just shooting at the grates or array.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in Stray, it's kind of the same thing with getting a run there. But for example, in like a set that we saw earlier, where Eclipse Splatoon was just pushed up and was getting someone got don't remember specifically who, but someone got like a triple or so with the Rainmaker, and um gave a lot of control for them, and they were able to get the KO in the end.
Yeah. Like, it, it's so odd because like this map, you can make off the craziest pushes if you get like a team wipe. Like, you can push from
Definitely.
like 100, like you would be down 50 to like 100, and then you get that glorious team wipe. You pop immediately, and then just start running down straight, and then you just get this beautiful like down to 30.
Yeah, definitely. Wondering to see if either team's going to run Ray here. To be honest, since last game we saw that neither teams ran Ray at all in TC. One teams did have a back, but it was Bubbles. Meanwhile, the other team just was no back at all. So, wondering to see if the back, or a Ray for that matter, or a Booyah Bomb, maybe double Booyah, something like that, will come out here for more of the defense side of things for either team.
Yeah, Booyah Bomb on this stage is definitely dangerous because of how small the pathways are. So you can definitely either just get a pick entirely, or make them come towards you and then just get the pick. There's not many ways
Yeah,
to avoid a bee bomb here.
yeah, definitely. By the way, are we close to starting the match? Since
Yep.
I can't really see the
But
PB, can you just spell it out for me, please?
yeah,
Thanks, man.
both teams are back in and picking their weapons as we speak. So,
All
do you
right.
think we're going to be seeing some of the same comps, or
Yeah.
do you think we're going to be seeing some difference?
Like I said, like I said earlier, maybe one of the teams might opt to get a Ray here, since not only is Ray just good on Camp Triggerfish, like I said earlier, again, like Raymaker Ray is just good. Like Ray on Raymaker is just good.
Mm.
It's just a GG Ray, you know?
Yep. Yeah, especially like how like condensed the map is, as I said. But
Yeah, definitely.
all right, 10 seconds left on the clock, and we're about to get right into it.
Before we start, just don't forget to update the score.
Yep. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem, man.
Well, we are transitioning.
All right, here we go. Cramp Triggerfish Raymaker. 1-0 right now for Outcast Ninjas. Will Team Fires be able to pull something out? Blob coming out from Team Fires and a C-Jet. So they're just the Ray there, like I said. Custom Jr. still coming from Team Fires as well. Meanwhile, Outcast Ninjas opting to stay the same comp.
Yeah, definitely a good choice for a blob, because, like, honestly, if you just run straight and don't really head left as much, then it's beautiful, like, where the blob can actually pull off.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of,
Senior 3 down.
that's
White
a
on the
light.
side of Team Fighters.
Not looking too great for Team Fighters.
Keiko still just going in. CS dropping right side, 3 count again on the side of Team Fighters, and that's a KO. That's
wow, one of the fastest
in
games
less than a minute.
we've seen.
Honestly, I don't really know what to say about that game other than just Outcat Ninjas I think they got armor on the right side, got the pop, got the picks, and just KO.
Wow.
They just
that
pushed
was
up as a unit.
that was like team synergy. Like that was the definition of team synergy.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, just a very short match. There's not really much to say on that. So let's just move on to the next map and mode, which I actually forgot. What's next map and mode?
Sturgeon Splat Zones.
Sturgeon Splat Zones, right? This map has been a bit hectic today, from what we've seen earlier on stream. So definitely excited to see this one. Honestly, like Outcast Ninjas doesn't even need to switch their comps. I don't expect them to switch. Like what they're playing has been working. Although on the side of Team Fighters, they're trying to find what's working, but so far they really haven't found anything. They're just struggling to deal with the aggression from Outcast Ninjas, and maybe they need to match that aggression with their own no back comp, or maybe find a way to get back in or just punish that hard aggression coming from Outcast Ninjas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, like they probably need like a little bit more aggression of their own. Like just like maybe get like a weapon of better killing power. Like that custom junior. Like I would suggest maybe like changing just to even just like the K junior or normal junior, just because of its kit. But
Yeah, definitely. Custom is definitely a very unorthodox weapon. Not seen a lot, but I have seen it in some high level play, namely Gator, a very good high level player that plays for a whole lot of rage. But
it
other than
can.
that, it definitely can be used. Yeah.
This needs to fall into the right hands.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, right now it's just kind of an issue of, again, like you said, they don't really have a lot of aggression. Like even last game, their comp, even with the Blob, like Blob is going to raid, but again, just their comp does not have enough aggression, and they are really just struggling to match the aggression coming from Outcast Ninjas. You know, I'm kind of repeating myself here, but yeah, there really is to it. So now we're going into the match here. Splat Zones, Sturgeon Shipyard. Outcast Ninjas up 2-0 against Team Fighters. Will Team Fighters get the reverse sweep?
Oh,
Double splash
that is gonna
coming out from
be.
Outcast Ninjas.
That's gonna be so painful to go against, cause that's double suction bomb launcher. Definitely gonna get zoned like a heartbeat. Well,
Okay, trade happening on the right side. Also, Luna Neo and Kent's abilities coming out from Team Fighters. Definitely something I haven't seen in a while. And that is a wipe on Team Fighters right now. Outcast Ninjas with the lead and the control.
now.
Armor's now pushing up with his teammates. Another 2 picks.
Oh wow, 3
down
picks.
again on Team Fighters. Right now, Outcast Ninjas just going in, getting the picks, keeping control, and Jordan doesn't even really have to push in. His teammates got his back, and he's just getting harder to get to support his teammates even more. Zach goes down on the side of Outcast Ninjas, but the splashes go down on Outcast Ninjas as well.
Oh, Tetris just barely getting the shield off Booyah couldn't really capitalize on it. Just getting over. Now it seems like, well, didn't have time to say that they had zone.
Yeah.
Definitely seeming like Outcast Ninjas having a cakewalk.
Dynamo falling off the map, unfortunately, on the left side. Although Splash does go down with him. Luna on the left side using Bombers trying to try to get the majority of them, pushing him to try. Trying to get that pick. Gets the pick on the Luna. Dynamo and Zap only one's up now for Team Fighters. Armor popped from Team Fighters now.
They should be able to make a push.
One on right.
Oh, that jump in.
Oh, that jump just got 41. That was really unfortunate there. Ruiz on left right now, going down once again. Jordan gets his own, and right now, Team Fire's got to pull a big miracle here to get his own. And just doesn't seem like they're gonna be able to do it. This seems like game. Dynamo's just giving up.
Dynamo just doing a little jig at the end there.
That is the set right there. Outcast Ninjas asserting dominance right now, right here at the start of week 1 with a 3-0 win over Team Fighters. Really just showing that they deserve that number 2 seed, aka the top of their group.
Definitely a great performance.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Outcast Ninjas, I see them really doing well in their division. I see them honestly going undefeated. You know, they're kind of like a Clip Splatoon team. Both of those teams are really strong in their groups, and I see them going undefeated. Although, I could see Mirkwood possibly getting upset on Eclipse Splatoon, and who knows? Maybe we'll see now in the next 2 sets a team that can match up.
I'm also hopeful for Deadlock as well, because they seem like they got the chops to do it as well.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, we could see, like, in the next 2 sets, if one of the teams that wins those sets is kind of on the same level of Outcast Ninjas, and we might have a close set later in the season. But for now, Outcast Ninjas just asserting dominance like that. Team Fighters putting up a valiant effort, of course, but, you know, they maybe have to go back to the drawing board, work out some things, and come back stronger in the next week. But yeah, that's about it. I guess now we should just go on break or something.
Wait for the next teams. Whoa. On. Should we do like? On. Should we?
I mean, we could just stop. We could stop the recording. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Separately.
Well,
yeah,
goodbye, guys. See you in 2 minutes. Even though it's a VOD, so you'll probably see me in less than like 2 seconds.
Yeah, just stop the recording for this one.